Barrister Samuel Adetuyi is a retired commissioner of police. He commends the ongoing recruitment exercise in the police, but advises that current digital technology be deployed into the operations of the Nigeria Police Force. Adetuyi maintains that unless this is done, even if 1 million people are recruited into the police, it will still not be effective.
Well, it's justified. I mean, looking at the fact that everyday policemen go on retirement, policemen die, and policemen, for one reason or the other, they leave the service. That's a form of wastage, and that has to be replaced. And unlike in those days when we were in the force, it was a monthly exercise. But if you look around, you find that for several years now, it hasn't been a regular police exercise. So definitely, with lots of policemen leaving for one reason or the other, there's a need to do a replacement. And for that reason, it is justified. Because of the large numbers of people who are going to apply, the tendency is for large crowds to gather at various places, and that's why this online registration and the exercise as it is now is a real welcome development. We are in a digital era, and what we are still doing in terms of policing in Nigeria is analog, akin to what policing was 50 years ago. That's what is being done, So if you have to increase the number of personnel, it's just one tiny aspect of policing requirements for us to have security dividends in this country. Nigerians must start to appreciate what it is to police a society. What we are doing now is grossly inadequate. So it is not policemen. It is about policing in the 21st century, not policing as it was in 1914 when Nigeria was amalgamated. That's what we are doing now. A policeman stands on the road, stop you, come and open your boot, and then you bring out your briefcase, you'll be opening what is there. It doesn't happen in civilized societies. And our leaders are going abroad, they go there. Do they open their boot when they are traveling anywhere? So that's where Nigerians must begin to shout, to say government must do the right thing.
The retired police officer insists that the Nigerian police is not as corrupt as labeled by some. He, however, did not absolve some of being culpable in the face of poor welfare packages for the police.
So many of policemen, so many people now who are aspiring to be policemen, who don't have any business to be near the police at all. And to me, I see it as dangerous, because policing is not just about putting uniform on anybody and asking the person to go and carry out police duties. It goes beyond that. The issue of corruption is a nebulous concept. When you talk of corruption, what is corruption? But again, other developed countries, they have seen the characteristics of corruption. And in order to tackle corruption, so many procedures have been put in place. Because corruption is a human-related phenomenon. In my place, we say that opportunity makes the thief. Where you have opportunity for somebody to be corrupt, of course he will be corrupt. And that is why I have always talk about it to those who want to hear, that government must really strategize, must come out and fight corruption the way it must be fought. What we are doing now is just window dressing to show you the contempt that government has for the police. I was commissioner of police in Yobe State. I was commissioner of police in Kogi State. I don't know whether they have built a new police headquarters now, but I can tell you that even till tomorrow, a state that was created in 1991, they are still operating from temporary sites. That's contempt. It is not about blaming the police. Of course, the police, what they are doing is offensive, is shameful and disgraceful, but we are the cause of it. And you can mark my words, we have not seen anything in Nigeria.
He prefers a solution, as he warns that if drastic steps are not taken to correct the situation, the level of corruption, insecurity and indiscipline in the society will be heightened.
One, the way out, National Assembly must pass this police trust fund. There will be enough money to... Don't buy the idea of it, if they give money to the police, we steal. Let me tell you, go and look at the list of those who have stolen money that is being published now. Have you found any policeman's name there? The police trust fund, the bill was sent to the National Assembly 2008, 10 years ago. That bill is still a bill. And Nigerians are saying police, they don't want to do anything. I even wonder now how policemen are able to even do the little they are doing now. I'm telling you, from here to, if you drive from here to Lagos, no camera, nothing. So the policemen I'm sure they are magicians. Unfortunately, now the economy is somehow, but government must truly, our leaders must sit down. They must say, let us come out of this quagmire that we find ourselves. It's really is terrible. Don't buy the idea. I'm telling you, I have seen policemen, I see them every time I come across them. I hate to see them, but I don't blame them, because even what they are doing now is still going to be worse. Those people who are coming into the police now, who are going for this recruitment, they have their agenda. You don't think so? They have their own agenda. They just want to bread and butter. That's what they are looking. So that's how it is. That's how it is. Maybe I'm only being unnecessarily pessimistic, but I am telling you that this is the truth.
The police constable recruitment examination is now set for the 25th of May 2018. Candidates whose health and documents have been screened and approved will be qualified to sit for the examination coordinated by the Joint Admission and Matriculation Board, JAM. This is the first time JAM is involved in the police recruitment examination for the lower cadre office.